Hey podcast listeners, this is Steve Miller, host of the Asia News Weekly podcasts. For more than a year, I've been bringing you the news from the Asia Pacific region with Asia News Weekly, Asia Now, and the Asia Brief. Now, as you can imagine, it takes a lot of time and dedication to put together 6 podcasts every week. That meant putting aside some of my other passions that, as of late, I've had a little more time to reacquaint myself with while I've been traveling around looking for my next job here in South Korea. Now, I end every single podcast with the saying, be true to yourself and always be awesome. And those just aren't words. That's how I try to live my life. That's why I am going to be true to myself so I can hopefully be awesome. And I'm going to be making some changes. I'm going back to basics and focusing only on a single podcast every week from this point forward, and that's going to be Asia News Weekly. But that doesn't mean that Asia Now and the Asia Brief are going anywhere. They're going on a modified hiatus. Rather than having their own standalone series on regular release dates, they're going to be incorporated into the main Asia News Weekly episode every Friday and then be made available as an individual downloadable episode in their own stream. To this end, I'm also shutting down the Patreon program. Now, I truly do appreciate those who have supported the podcast over the last 6 months, but I no longer feel that Patreon is the perfect place for this podcast series to be. Again, thank you so much for your support over this past year, and I look forward to joining you once more as I return to Asia News Weekly on Friday, May 29th.